Hello everyone, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to the game Nantucket. This is actually part 5 in our Let's Play series, looking at the new strategy game, which comes out very shortly on January 18th. As I've said at the beginning of the last couple of videos, this is really the spiritual successor to the book Moby Dick, putting you in the shoes of Ishmael, although our character name is THG, the default name is Ishmael, the sole survivor of the whaling ship Pequod, which is sunk at the end of the book, Moby Dick. In this video, in our first several videos, we've really been focusing on just sort of some basic gameplay elements, starting to fish or hunt various whales, kind of sailing back and forth, accomplishing some minor tasks, and getting our commander's prestige up. In this video, we're going to actually start moving along the main campaign quests. We finally are up to 25 prestige, or will be very shortly, and we're going to search for the Rachel, the ship that saved our character at the end of the book Moby Dick, allowed us to be the sole survivor, and it's gone missing. So in this video we will begin the quest of trying to find it, and there's, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's some challenges come up in this where, there may be a question on if I'm really ready to progress down this main storyline, or whether I need to follow some other paths or not, because this certainly seems like it's going to be a very difficult game, based on the fact that we're really just in our first mission within the main campaign, and you can tell from the way that some of these things unfold that even if we're able to progress, it's going to be challenging. So we'll see how that all plays out. This was taken from a live stream from about a week ago. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and drop out and allow you just to kind of listen in as I stream this game. Very much my first impressions, because again, this was the first time I was playing this game during this live stream, and we'll see how things go. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and away we go. And let's go here. We've got $4,600, so we could see about getting a better ship. Not quite enough for a brig. I'm not sure it's... Well, we don't have a schooner here, by the looks of it. Why is everything rotten? Like, can you get something that's not rotten? Alright, we'll research better hammocks, so everything will be level 2 or better. I wonder if we increase these ship technologies, if that prevents it from being rotten. Okay. All right. They're rotten because hunting whales is rotten. All right. Well. Yeah, the star tells me so. It's a 1-star ship, which means it's rotten. But I don't see a way. Let's see. The average level of your ship compartment is 1.8. Your ship will reach the poor quality once it's up to 2. So okay, that makes sense. So as I improve these different technologies, the quality of the ship will increase to a non-rotten status. All right, that makes sense. We're not yet to a 2-star vessel. So we're going to go back to sea. Doobie. All right, folks. Let's go find the status of the Rachel. Actually, we've got a couple of things out here we can try and do. Let's go to Honolulu. It's going to be 115 days away. We'll discover a new whaling sector on our way. You can see these little blue areas on the map are areas that we've sailed before. The gray areas are undiscovered territories. We're going to swing a little bit further out, away from the coast. I've noticed when you get really in close to the South American coast, I feel like you lose the trade winds. So we're going to go ahead and travel this way, a little bit more directly on the trade winds. And then actually, once we get around the Cape, we're going to go ahead... Oh, let's go here. We're going to sail north along the American coast, because again, we just have to get to Honolulu. We don't have to actually trace this route perfectly. Throw away the putrid water. Okay, so good thing I stored a lot of extra water. I'm going to try and follow these trade winds up north. We're going to go uncover this new whaling area here. And then we'll go to Honolulu. Okay. Lower the whaleboats and check the area. Fin ahoy! Shark encounter. Alright, well, I guess it's not a whaling area. It's going to be a shark. Auto assign. Everybody but me. 2 great white sharks. They're both young. I think we get food from them, but that's it. Nothing. Ouch! Ouch! And the bleeding trait. So really they lose 6 per turn. So Leo could die as early as this next turn. Nothing. There's literally no reason to be here. Retreat! Alright. Wait, he got bit while escaping? No! Did one of our members die or no? No, he survived. Alright, we gain nothing. We lose nothing because we were just fighting sharks. It's not like we're fighting whatever. Alright, so I guess we're going to go to Honolulu. I don't want to risk any of our crew members dying. I think this is the first time we've been to Honolulu. I don't think we've been there before. We've got one other objective down here in the south. So it wasn't a whaling area. It was an invalid rumor. What a long journey. Go find out what happened to the Rachel. Okay, enter the harbor. New issue of a newspaper. Celebrating the July 4th Independence Day with a new 24th star on the flag from Missouri. Slave rebellion plotter Denmark Vesey has been hanged in Charleston. And the English poet Percy Bysshe Shelley drowned in a storm on the Gulf of Spezia, Italy. Deliver goods. Well, we don't have enough hold space to do that. Okay. So we were supposed to go here. Which I don't know. Alright, so we're here. What good did that do us? Actually, I should go back into harbor right away and figure out how much water or things like that I need. Finding Rachel. Main quest route. Rachel, ships the safety from the Pequot wreck, has been reported missing on the on the route. All right. Well, we obviously didn't discover her. Let's go ahead and get more food. Whatever. We need more water. Water, my friends. Make sure we have enough for 200 days or more. Alright, I guess we'll just go back to Nantucket the way we came and see if we discover it. Somewhere on the route. It's Moby Dick, but after Moby Dick, Robo, so it's... You're the survivor from Moby Dick. Presumably we're gonna hunt Moby Dick at some point in this game. Wait, what's that?
Run-zo, boys, run-zo, ray. Just like them pretty girls, so when they get to
What's this?
Run-zo, boys, run.
While walking across Honolulu's main square, you notice a knot of people near a barrack. An officer looks close to uncovering a commemorative plaque placed on the wall of the building, while a band plays some Hawaiian traditional songs. The people burst into a storm of applause when the plaque is finally uncovered. Simon Meltcalf reads, your confused face draws the attention of a local man. You do not know Simon Meltcalf? You shake your head. He was an important military advisor to King Karamaka. Oh, I shouldn't even try and pronounce any of these names. Beloved so much the king gifted him his father's spear, beat the other island's war chiefs with a unified nation under his rule. It's a nice story. Where's the spear now? Unfortunately, descendants left Honolulu to return to America, and they took the spear with them. It's a shame. You thank the man, walk away, knowing that you want to hunt whales with a king's spear. Okay. That gives us a new thing. That's a side quest. Visit the descendants in the U.S. to discover the spear. Alright, so it's actually sort of the direction we're going. So let's get back on course here, and then sail back to Nantucket. Not selling you anything. Alright. Let's travel this way. Let's go over here. We're gonna divert ourselves over to this other side quest we had.
They're manned by British sailors for to take 'em o'er the sea. On a western ocean passage, there's none that
We sail close to the destination marked on the cruise treasure map. His unabashed excitement, of
to
course.
make that trip is Belena
Rocky area of coastline.
Wind is on the quarter, and the sails are full and free. There's not another whaler
Enter the thing.
Arctic Sea. Can be
What hides in here?
and you need not try it on. For we challenge
Passage to an old wooden door left by the old last visitor. You rush inside and look around. You're disappointed to realize that there's no pirate treasure inside. Looks like, okay, we already had this.
There's the news of Terra Nova. She's a model with them down.
$100 and 12 grog. Okay, I'm sure my people are happy about that.
There's Jackson's model sailboat, the terror of the sea.
A lot of water in the hold. No, we need to keep strict rationing, folks. We got a long journey ahead of us.
And the wind is on the quarter, and the sails are full and free. There's not another whaler sail in the Arctic Sea. Can beat the old Belena, and you need not try it on. For we challenge all, both great and small. From Dundee to St. John's.
Old Jackson carries canvas
Alright.
and fairly raises steam.
May have to
And
stop in
Captain
South
Gay
America
with
if
the
we're running
errand
too
boy
low on
goes
stuff.
plowing through the stream. And Mullen says
Not
the
enough water for the
Eskimo
current
will
journey.
beat the
We'll stop
blowing
at
lot, but to
Imbitua.
beat the old
Ship ahoy! You walk on the main deck, immediately gazing upon your lookout. He learns of the crow's nest, not checking your presence. He stretches his arm out, pointing to larboard. Pass me the spyglass. The Rachel stands out against the horizon, half sunk. The foremast moves at the ocean's mercy, waving its sail like a white flag. Sharks indiscriminately tear off pieces of boards and corpses floating near the ship. All the few survivors try to fight them back. We're going to save them. Yeah, I don't have enough food to do that. I'll use all my food. Alright, guys, let's go save them. Resist for 10 rounds. So all we have to do is survive for 10 rounds. Oh no, I lost one of my crew members. Oh, I have to be in it. Never mind. There are 3 great white sharks. There you go. We'll get the young one, the most highest hit points. So we were bitten, we're bleeding. We can't even last 10 rounds now with the bleeding trait. We've got to kill them all. Because you lose 2 hit points per round. Oh my god, another great white shark. I think we're going to have to retreat. Unless there's a way to heal. Yeah, we can heal. Okay, well, we're stunned. We'll roll. He can't do anything. Maybe we'll get a hit. No, nothing. Another bite, more bleeding. Another bite, more bleeding. Alright. Oh god. Let's not all die here. Let's see. Ah, come on! Why can't I... Oh. Alright, so let's roll and see if we can get any other things happen. So they're just going to keep replacing the sharks, I think. Trying to get to a point where I can use first aid. Yep, another great white shark. Alright, so we're going to protect him. Can he protect himself? Doesn't look like. I thought I just made him immune. Oh my god, what round? We're round 4. Retreat! Get the hell out of here. It won't let me retreat. It won't let me retreat? We're all gonna die! First aid. Can I give it to myself? Yay! First aid to myself. Sorry, Jacob. Sorry. And he died. There's really no point, I feel like, to even trying to kill them. I mean, sure, you kill them and you take a little less damage for one turn, but you can't... All you can do is hurt one of them at a turn. You get hit by 2 bites. You're gonna be bleeding. You better get first aid. It won't let me retreat. I'm trying to click retreat, guys. It doesn't let me. Better pray for a first aid roll. Nope. Alright, well. We dead. Unless they decide to randomly bite Jim for whatever reason. Hey, they did decide to bite Jim, so we got one more roll on us, maybe. Yeah, if I would have used all the food, though, we would have starved to death. First aid, thank God. Don't bite me. Still gonna die anyway, apparently. Okay. Give me first aid again. I need it. We're round 9. We're so close. I'm stunned. Well, I'm dead. I can't roll if I'm stunned. Dead. The captain dies. Everything fades away. Aim. That's the most recent load. Man, I died twice. So close. Well, at least I know I need to have a lot more food on board, I suppose. So right before, I guess we're gonna do this again. Pass me the spyglass. Here's the problem. Now we're starving. So, resist for 14 rounds. I'm confused. What was the point of that? I wish I could pick more than one thing. So now we have to resist even longer because we put food in the water? Ugh. Alright, let's do this. I'm rolling for first aid from the very beginning here. Just hoping that maybe if I use first aid at the get-go, we can counter some of these attacks, especially if they're not focusing on my character. But of course, now we have no food left, so unless we get food from the Rachel, we're going to starve. We'll see how this goes. First aid, or... give some unity to character for this round. Alright. Jim is our best person, and he's probably going to die. But hey, Jacob at least maintained himself that round. There's no way we're gonna last 14 rounds. This is crazy! And evasive maneuver is basically just as good as killing an enemy shark. But they really like to chomp on Jacob over there. Okay, so we got another first aid roll. Hopefully they don't focus too much on Jim. He could die as early as this turn. Pray for more first aid rolls. I guess that's my lesson here. It's a war of attrition at sea. Hey, Lana. We're playing the new game Nantucket. Hey, another first aid roll. So that'll save Jim for a turn. Jacob, I think, will probably die this turn. We've got to make it through 14 rounds. We're almost halfway there, but 2/3 of our crew is almost dead. So, yep, Jacob's going to die this turn. So now it's going to be on Jim and THG. Goodbye, Jim, or Jacob. Thank God he got another first aid roll. Okay, they're going to keep biting Jim, who's having a really rough time about it. They first guy to target me. And I just lost half my health, pretty much. A third of it. There literally is no point in even trying to kill them, other than the fact that it removes one of their attacks for a given round. But you risk that a bigger shark comes in that has better hit points against you. You can see Jim's going to take a bite, at least one, maybe two, no, just one for each of us. And then we're each going to lose 2 more hit points because we're bleeding. So yeah, mathematically I don't think this one has any chance of working out for us. Like, alright, well, we got to kill another one, great. So we only suffer 8 hit points this round. Jim is dead now, because he'll be bleeding. And I'm going to be down to 5. Yeah. Yeah, having a ship with 2 whaling boats for this mission probably would be better. Hey, look, an even bigger great white. First aid on myself. Stay alive for one more turn, maybe. Oh, he dove. Wow, he actually didn't bite us. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know why he would do that, but fine with that. Pray for another first aid. Nope. And I'm dead. At least I was the last one to die this time around. I would have won last time. We actually, the first time we tried, we could have won. If we had just gotten... if the sharks had targeted someone other than myself. So... there's that, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Honolulu and get more food. And maybe see about getting some better crew members. Before we try and rescue the Rachel. So, obviously I died, I lost again. But let's head back to Honolulu, folks. At least we know it's right around here. Yes, you are supposed to be Ishmael. Ugh. Hey, we just leveled up. Makes us a better hunter, sailor, and better at science. We'll level up on the science. We'll go down here to unlock the science tree and first aid. So maybe we'll be better positioned next time we fight that battle. Yeah. That was very much a Jaws moment. You're going to need a bigger boat. Alright, so let's see here. A quintuple alliance discusses Europe's future in the Congress of Verona. Franz Schubert presents his Wanderer Fantasy, a four-movement fantasy for piano. And pirate attacks still harassing merchants and whaling ships. Oh my goodness. We could deliver some goods, give us some money, give us some XP. Not very much money or XP. Also unveil the Maze Destiny. Go ahead and buy some stuff. We've got some stuff in the hold, but we'll go ahead and get some more. Food. We've actually got quite a bit of grog. We can sell that for a little bit of extra money. Because we found that grog in like a hideaway. Alright. Let's set sail and go deliver those goods here. We've got quite a few quests going on right now, actually. One side quest, one main quest, and then 2 or 3 sort of minor quests. Yeah, yes, a reenactment of the USS Indianapolis, very much so. Alright, it'll take us a month to get down here. I wonder how many years the game can go. We're 2 years in. I'm kind of curious. So this is going to be a 2-month journey just to get down here and then back. I'd really rather get back to hunting whales. And a new journal entry. Where is that? Alright, so it's kind of on our way back to Nantucket. Alright, I feel like we have our water gets contaminated very often. We did discover a new whaling area. We're delivering goods to Kronosht. And we've got to help Leo with a personal issue and unveil the Maze Destiny. Reach your destination, dock the ship with the merchant. After checking the papers, delivery, unload the goods. Okay. That's weird that that happened before we got to the harbor. Apparently there's no newspaper. There's a general store, but we're going to go back to Honolulu to collect our reward. I don't know if we want to try shark thing again. Well, Gerald, you know, not every game is for every person, right? So you may not find it interesting, but I like the idea of a whaling game. It's interesting to me. I can afford a different boat back in Nantucket. I don't know if I can afford a new boat here in Honolulu. I don't know if there's a dockyard. I need to double check here as we get back. So the problem with, like, we could afford a cutter to upgrade from a sloop to a cutter. The problem is it still just gives us 1 whaleboat and 3 crew. It just makes us faster and have more hit points, but not really anything really worthwhile. I'm still about 1,500 away from really being able to afford a better ship. Ooh, I'd love a clipper. I thought we had researched one of these. I thought we were researching hammocks back in Nantucket. I can't really remember where. President Monroe appoints the first U.S. ambassador to South America. William Buckland discovers the first prehistoric human burial site in Wales. And Edward Jenner, the father of immunology and pioneer of smallpox vaccine, is dead at 73. Get a reward, $80, 50 XP. All right. I'm going to go ahead and save. And I think I'm going to call that a night, folks. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. We'll probably stream again tomorrow night. And let me know if this is something you'd like to see more of. I'm also going to do some Ultimate General Civil War here in the next few days. But this is an interesting little game. It's still not released. This is a beta version, so just keep that in mind. The game officially comes out on January 18th. I do think some of the activities in the game maybe get a little bit repetitive over time, but overall I enjoyed this little stream. It's a very different kind of game, not something I've played before, and I think I'm going to keep playing it for at least a little bit. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts, and until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.